And we're back with our special hour-long Robin Williams special here on Today's Talk, 930 KWOC, and of course 93.3 on the FM dial. We're being joined by two new members of the screen team. We've got Michael, we've got Chelsea. Guys and gals, how are we doing today? Good to see you.
I'm not new.
Well, you're new to this show. We had Laura and we had Sabrina last segment. Now we have you guys. You're new. You're new.
We're the new segment. Woo!
You're killing me, guys. You're killing me. You're already.
I'm doing fine, Chris. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for playing along with me. I appreciate it. Guys, we're paying tribute to Robin Williams, and you guys have, I guess, kind of a different aspect of Robin Williams because you guys weren't there for Mork and Mindy. You guys weren't alive. You guys weren't there then.
No.
You guys probably didn't see a lot of his early comic relief specials.
No, unfortunately not.
Like his stand-up?
Yeah.
I've watched it on YouTube.
Have you? Okay.
YouTube, but you didn't see it in its original.
Well, I wasn't live.
So if you had, that would be something, like we'd probably be scared of you if you had.
So what was your first experiences, if you guys can remember, with Robin Williams?
Oh my goodness. I guess mine would probably be either Flubber or Aladdin. Mm-hmm. Though with Aladdin, I probably wouldn't have known that it was Robin Williams doing his voice because I was really young and I didn't understand the whole voiceover thing.
Right.
So it probably would have been Flubber. It was a long time ago, though. My grandmother kept a whole bunch of VCR tapes in a basket, so whenever we go over to her house, we'd watch them. And I think Flubber was one of them. So Flubber would have been my first time.
Chelsea, how about you?
Actually, the first time I've ever seen Robin Williams was actually in the movie we're reviewing today.
In Popeye.
In Popeye. It was the first time I'd ever seen him ever. And then the second time I'd seen him was in the movie Jack. And that's when I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah. So let's talk about Popeye. This was like his Robin Williams first major kind of film role. He was doing Mork and Mindy on TV, and he did his stand up. But this was kind of the movie that kind of propelled his movie career. And Michael, can you kind of give us a little bit of a background of Popeye? This is obviously based on the comics and the cartoon of back in the 40s, right?
Earlier too, it was like back in the 30s as well, so it was pretty old. But the movie acts almost as like a prequel to the comics and cartoons, because in the cartoon series, he's always courting Olive Oyl, and he has this rivalry with Bluto. But the movie is kind of how Popeye first met Olive Oyl and how he first came across Bluto and how kind of that rivalry started. And also, Popeye, the main plot of the movie is Popeye is looking for his long-lost father. That's the main plot, and he just happens to stay on this island and in this boarding house that the Oyl family owns. So that's kind of the basic plot of the backbone of the story of the Popeye movie.
So this movie got mixed reviews, didn't do very well in the box office, but there's a lot of people who enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, Michael?
I did. I enjoyed it very much. I had first heard that I didn't know there was a Popeye movie. It's been several years ago. I found out that there was a Popeye movie that was made, and Robin Williams was in the title role, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever because Popeye was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. I absolutely loved Popeye, and so the movie was. I was not disappointed with the movie. It had good relations with the cartoon, and this felt like the cartoon Popeye in real life, of course.
And what'd you think of Robin's portrayal of the sailor?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. He was spot on with the voice. He didn't look exactly like Popeye would have, but he has those inhuman proportions that will be hard to portray. But they still did give him the abnormally large forearms, which was a nice touch. So I think Robin Williams was fantastic as Popeye. I don't think they could have chosen anyone better for the role.
Chelsea, from what you remember, were you a fan of the movie Popeye?
Oh, I loved Popeye, and actually, it still blows my mind to picture Robin Williams with the blonde hair as Popeye.
Right.
Because I think that was the only movie he ever did any difference with his hair. And so just picturing him as a blonde still throws me off. But I really love this movie because whenever I think of this movie, I think about how I came to watch this movie. My dad always had these tricks about how to get me to watch movies with him. And he was like, come watch this movie with me. And I was like, this is going to be a stupid movie because it's Dad. But he was like, we started watching it. I was like, this is Popeye. And he, because I watched the cartoons as a child, so, and I just fell in love with it. And I enjoyed being able to watch it with my family. It's a great family movie. And I liked, the different.
You can't go wrong with a musical.
Right. Well, the musical and the different effects that they did for an '80s movie, with the forearms and everything like that, and the makeup, it's amazing. So I hope they don't ever remake that movie because
I don't think they should.
It was
I think
pretty
it's
good.
Perfect how it is.
Right.
Though I have heard, this is what I've heard. They are actually in the process of, I don't know if it's been greenlit yet, or they're doing something with a 3D computer CGI Popeye movie.
Okay, so
it's supposed to come out in the next couple of years or so. But I don't know if it's been greenlit yet, if that's just, an idea someone's had, or if that's actually been greenlit. A script is being written. I'm not sure. But as far as I know, it's supposed to be a CGI, 3D Popeye movie.
Well, the world needs more Popeye movies.
You can't get enough Popeye. You really can't. Kids nowadays are like, who's Popeye? And at that, I'm just,
right.
Whenever who Popeye is?
When somebody mentions spinach to me, I automatically think Popeye.
Me too.
Exactly, right? Me too.
And even though that was a secret ploy that they tried to get us to eat spinach, no spinach. Don't give me spinach.
I wish I liked it as much as he did. I wish I liked it as much as Popeye did, but it's just no way, man.
So it makes me wonder in the movie if Robin Williams was really eating spinach, because if he really liked spinach and was like, I would love to be Popeye because I get to eat spinach all throughout this movie.
Well, actually, he actually doesn't eat spinach till the end of the movie, which is another one of the things. Also, the movie also shows how Popeye came about to eating spinach as his main source of his strength. As a kid watching the cartoons, you're always just like, okay, that's what he does.
Right.
And the movie just kind of shows, how that came to be, why he eats spinach as a source of his strength. And, throughout the movie, you don't see him eating spinach at all because he didn't do that as a prior to this movie. Because, like I said, this is more like a prequel to the story.
And Bluto is in this film, correct?
Yes, sir.
What about the dude who eats hamburgers? Is he in this as well?
He is in the film.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another nice touch.
Okay.
And he his signature catch line, the "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday." He even said that.
Did he say that?
He did say that. Yes.
I'll glad you. How's the line go? How does the line go? I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yes. It was a line in one of the songs. This is a musical, so it was a song that the townspeople were just randomly singing. And one of the lines, Wimpy came up to the Burger Shack and was like, how did it go? I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, or something like that. So
that was beautiful. Can you sing more for us?
Yeah.
I don't know any other lines for the movie. It depends on what you want me to sing, but
well, we'll have to.
One of these days, maybe.
We're going to have to use your talents a little bit more for that. Very
for
good
sure.
stuff.
That was awesome.
Guys, Robin Williams, his memory will definitely live on with these movies. And thank you guys for coming in and reviewing this. Popeye, it's
thank you for having us.
out on DVD. And, of course, you can also find it streaming on Netflix as well. So there's Michael, Chelsea for this segment of our Robin Williams tribute. Coming up, we'll have more. We'll have Kyle and we'll have Matt in. We're going to review Good Morning Vietnam. That's next on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.